Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual program, Target Individual experience. So, what I find on the bus is that you have a lot of people coming in wearing white shoes and looking down. When I talk about this, sometimes they'll wear black shoes and they'll constantly look down at their shoes. So, a lot of the females also, they're wearing white shoes or they have white toenail polish on. They will engage in staring down at their toes or at their shoes. All right, now tomorrow the kids have an appointment with their dentist, and I was surprised Pam didn't ask me to take them. Right, because normally, as much as she's talk about how important her job is, and her job is important, right? Like when it comes to going to like to the Boys and Girls to get forms at the fill them out, and I don't mind doing it, but there are times when she acts as if she doesn't want to ask me, and I'm like, you could ask me, I'm not going to say no, but she doesn't want to ask me because of what it is that they get her to do, right? And so she figured if she asks me, then it's like it bothers their conscience, right? Not to say like they have conscience, because they don't really. Their religion, I'm not saying her in particular, but their religion is the one that gives them their morality and a lot of their conscience, right? When you take the religion away, even with the religion, you see how they can be radicalized to engage in things, and again, doesn't bother their conscience because they think it's God's will and God is telling them to do things, or their cult leader is the representation of God on earth. So, it's okay because they're forgiven. They get on their knees, say 5 Hail Marys or 10 Hail Marys, whatever the hell number they want, 15, 20, 30 Hail Marys, and act as if they believe that they're forgiven, right? So yeah, so she could have asked me, I would have taken the kids, we should allow her to go to work, but I realized a couple of times that she's made an appointment with the kids, she's going, and again, which is fine. Well, like I said, I could take them. But, hey, it is what it is. I used to take them. You know what I'm saying? I used to take them. But, knowing her and how she is a reason why she's doing it. Not just because, the only reason because, she's their mother, but again, it's to make it look as if she's really concerned. All right? And again, doing something once in a while and doing what you need to do every single day is two different things. You have parents out there who don't really take care of their kids, but they figure since they put a roof over their head and food and they buy them clothes, that's enough. But children need more than that. Children need support, they need love, they need affection, right? They need reassurance, right? They need parents who care about their education and not just abandon them when it comes to the education and the emotional support, right? It's not like that. Every once in a while, you got these parents who will take their kids on vacation, and they're thinking that they're doing something, right? They're thinking that that's enough, right? That's how it is. It's not enough to just put a roof over your children's head. You got to give them support. You got to care about them. You got to tell them you love them. You got to show them. And giving your kids a vacation once in a while, it's, not to say that's not a good thing. It's a good thing, but, making sure that they pass their class. Making sure that they get up early in the morning so they can go to school. Making sure they do their homework. I try to make sure they do their homework, but if they're not going to bed on time when I'm not there, you can't expect children who are tired to learn. They'll fall asleep. And so that part she doesn't get. All she sees is that, I'm there, right, in the afternoon when I go pick up our daughter and Ethan comes home. But when I go pick them up, they're sleeping. I take my daughter to the Boys and Girls. They don't help with her homework. When she gets in the house, she's sleeping. So that's why there are times when I wouldn't send her to the Boys and Girls. This is, things that I would do, right? So again, is to let you understand that as parents, right? That the way, particularly in the black community, the way how particularly black women as mothers, they are abandoning their children's educational needs. Because remember, 80% of kids in the black community are being raised in a household in which the only parent living in the household is the mother, right? And they have failing grades, right? So what you going to do? Trying to blame the father? You know what I'm saying? And not to say that the fathers are doing that's what I'm looking for. That the fathers are not involved, but there are fathers who are not involved. I understand that, right? But the vast majority of black men are involved in their children's life. But the children will still fail in class, in school, because again, when they only with their fathers on the weekend, and my situation I look at is being different, right? Being a TI and also being, particularly their mothers. What's up, man? How you going? Their mothers. Their mother, I should say their mother, but their mother, she comes home and she just go to bed. Since I've been there for the past 2 days, when she comes home, she's like, I'm so tired, I don't have any energy, and she goes to bed. And I was there, so it's fine. I'm like, okay, fine. But imagine if I'm not there, then what? All right, you guys see. I don't just say what I got to say. I show you guys. One thing about me is again revealing the truth. And trying to make her understand how she's being programmed, how she's being manipulated, and how she's being used, right, to destroy not just her mindset, even though she thinks her mindset is not being destroyed. Yes, you are. You are close to 50, and you want to hang out with people in their late 20s or early 30s, and you want to be the life of the party, right? You don't know how to say, listen, I got to get home to my kids. That's a huge part of being a parent, is that to say, look, I have kids at home. I can't hang out with you all night. I can't leave my kids all day and all night. And it's funny because she does it all the time, and all of a sudden I get a call from her once in a while saying that, well, Ethan and Alyssa's home by themselves. Can you go down there? And I'm just like, like, you think it's okay when you can go out and have your fun, right? But if you leave the kids at home during the day and you got to go to work, you calling me to tell me that they shouldn't be home by themselves. Like I said, make it make sense. So we're dealing with a conditioned mentality, particularly within women, and particularly being a black man within black woman mindset, is that, they're going to do whatever they want to do, whatever it suits them. And, then when it's a convenience for them or inconvenience for you, they can care less. Anyhow, right? So yeah, I will speak to you guys on the next video.